I cannot believe I just witnessed that. Kendrick, I can't believe you said it. Like, I knew he was going to perform the song. I didn't think he was going to do it. I thought he was going to skip it. Oh, my gosh. Kendrick, I know that Canadian man's finna get his lawyers on the phone. If he ain't got them lawyers on the phone, he finna call him right now. Shut it down. Shut the whole stage down. Kendrick, what have you gotten yourself into? You know this light-skinned man and his barrettes is not going to take this lightly. He drawing up them papers right now. He already had them drawn up, if we being honest. Listen, Kendrick, you said this man like what? On the biggest stage in America with millions and millions of people watching? Oh my gosh, y'all. I cannot believe he actually said it. Like, I just knew he was going to skip it. But Kendrick is always going to be the villain in the story. Girl, that short man... Listen, do not piss a short man off. Listen. Oh my gosh, Kendrick. Oh, y'all, we gotta talk about this. Y'all.
Oh, niggas. So
certain group of people get upset about the fact that Kendrick Lamar played at the halftime show will never not be funny to me, because it's always the people that he's talking about in Not Like Us. Like Matt Gaetz, of course you're calling it a DEI show. First of all, he's a black rapper. And second of all, you're allegedly involved in a child trafficking ring. Of course you don't like the song. Same goes for you, Matt Walsh. Of course you don't like the song. Of course you didn't like the performance, because you think 16-year-old girls are ready to be fertilized. Like, it's always the people that he's talking about in the fucking song. You're not the target audience. You're the target of the fucking song. Of course you don't like it.
I hear you like him young.
What'd you think of the Super Bowl?
Turn his TV off.
Good song.
The revolution will be televised. He's calling for a revolution.
It was a good show.
It was more than a halftime show. It was showing we're halfway through America's destruction.
Okay.
And it's time to show up.
Sure.
That's what he does. It's multi-layered.
So what else was he trying to tell us?
Uncle Sam, Samuel Jackson, Samuel Jackson, they're taking our kids. It was all meant to send a message.
You don't think you might be looking too deep?
Kendrick purposely dissed Drake to lure us in so we paid attention so he could give us the message for this day.
What?
He's been planning this for months.
I'm pretty sure he dissed Drake just to diss Drake because you don't like him.
Because you don't understand. You're not like us.
What?
You're not like us.
So what did you think about the ending?
Turn his TV off. Whose TV do you think he's talking about? Whose TV does he want to turn off?
The Super Bowls? I thought it was just a good song.
You're just not. You don't get it. You're lost. You're brainwashed. You need to start listening to the meanings of what he's saying in between the lines.
Look, maybe just take a chill pill, relax a little bit, and just... So what else was he telling us?
Everybody wore red, white, and blue. Bloods and Crips made the American flag. Bloods and Crips made America.
Okay, that's a pretty good breakdown of what he was trying to say.
Everybody to be a blood and a Crip. We have to be gangster.
And you completely lost me. You're gone. You're insane.
You're lost.
Are you okay?
You're not like us.
Who is us? It's only me and you here.
You're not like us. Say Drake.
Open his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I wanna talk to the man in the house.
It's your uncle, Sam. And this is the great American game.
Dear white people, if you didn't like the Kendrick Lamar halftime show, then you are missing critical thinking skills and you're probably racist. Just saying. Hashtag critical thinking. Look at art and see what it is. Look at the time that we're in and see what he was saying. The revolution is upon us.
Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam, said, "No, Kendrick, your music's too loud. It's too ghetto." That was the moment that I knew that entire performance was going to go over a lot of y'all's heads. And I don't know if you need to hear it from someone with my complexion, but that was art at its finest point. He quoted Gil Scott-Heron, "The revolution will not be televised," and then had Samuel L. Jackson dressed up as Uncle Sam, voicing all of the complaints he knew were going to come following his performance. He turned that stage into a classroom and taught us a lesson on how we failed in the past, but how we as Americans can unite and succeed in the future. He did it with grace, he did it with poise, and he did it while having Serena Williams dance on Drake's grave. That was art. when Samuel L. Jackson...
Facebook black people are the only ones who don't like seeing really black things in white spaces. They get real uncomfortable when you see black culture displayed as black culture, unapologetically. Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, all black dancers. People with locks, people with froze, fades, gold teeth. Every shade, throwing fist up wearing a red, white, and blue jumpsuit as an American flag with a black man splitting it down the middle. Him saying the revolution will be televised. You got Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam, telling the black person what they can and can't do because of how America feels. Telling you if you want to win the game, you got to do it the way America tells you to do it. And they dumbass all on Facebook talking about the halftime show was boring. We could have got Wayne. Boosie could have did this. Just because you couldn't bop your bussy all on the TV screen during the halftime show don't mean it wasn't a great performance. Maybe y'all just illiterate and can't comprehend shit. Maybe that's what it is. I go with that one.
About the messaging in these lights from Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show. And from the very beginning of Kendrick's performance, he was playing with the lights, and he even used a countdown of like loading up the game for us. I have to apologize for the clarity of these photos as I tried to edit them so that you could see the differentiation between the lights and the crowd. But basically here, it's basically showing that the game is like 100% loaded up. But in terms of this phrase here, I'm not sure what it says. So let's stay tuned on that. Now, as the performance actually starts, there's a spotlight put on Kendrick Lamar, and you see above in lights, it says start here with an arrow pointing to where he's standing. And so the next set of lights that we see is warning, wrong way. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time watching this, I did not catch this message, but after going back a few times, I saw it. And as someone who grew up playing Mario Kart, all I could think about was this imagery in my mind of like when you're going the wrong way and they're trying to tell you turn around like you're going the wrong way. But this really is a foreshadow because this comes right before good old Uncle Sam, yes, Samuel L. Jackson, pops back up and deducts a life. Storyline, the storyline! Now, when it comes to what's the true interpretation of warning wrong way, we will never know. But a lot of people online are thinking that this is basically trying to send a message that as a country, we are going in the wrong direction. I've also seen people say that at this moment in the performance, Kendrick is taking like the wrong way, the wrong term in the game. A lot could be taken away from this. And that's what I love about it. Then at the very end of the performance, after Kendrick hits that turn his TV off, then game over comes, letting us know that the performance is over. I love seeing the use of messaging that he used in the lights, but let me know, what are y'all theories? And if you enjoyed this video,
I don't understand that halftime show. Let me explain it to you real quick. Come on. All right, so it went for you. That's why they told you to turn that TV off, and you listened. That's why, all right? But let me explain it. It was a political statement. It was a political statement with a diss at the end. And if you didn't know Kendrick Lamar's music or his background or anything, it still went for you. It went for you. This is all from the comments section of my last post. This went for you. It went for me. It went for you. It ain't for you, baby. That's okay. I had another guy just tell me I wasn't black enough. Now, that really hurt. But I don't know what can get more political than the first sitting living president coming to the Super Bowl. I feel like that's a big statement, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, I'm just very aware that I'm not woke enough. And evidently, what does this dumb redneck know? I'm just dumb redneck. But yeah, no, this wasn't for you. So just, you know, get up in the fetal position and just cry and cry because this just wasn't for you, baby.
Funny to watch the Trump supporters melt down over Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, these guys are losing it. Former Republican Representative Madison Cawthorn said halftime show should have just been Donald Trump dancing to YMCA, further proving that they are very much so in a cult. Lauren Boebert said, "Tell me I'm not the only one needing subtitles for this. I forgot that Lauren Boebert can only hear when someone is bowing down to Donald Trump. If it's anything else, well, she's not so great." Charlie Kirk said, "This music is not my style. This is the same guy who loves Kid Rock." And finally, Beavis and Butthead lookalike Matt Gaetz said, quote, "The halftime show you just watched is clearly the regime's response to Trump's historic gains with black men." You know, if there's anybody out there that shouldn't be talking about a halftime show that includes dissing people who like children, It's Matt Gaetz. If it's not a straight white dude with a MAGA hat on, the Trump supporters don't like it. They think that the performance is bad, or it's this or it's that. Man, they just come up with anything, huh? Kendrick Lamar's halftime show was great, and it was made even better by the fact that MAGA supporters disliked it.
Attention everyone, hello. Yes, I just want you to know that this is not my decision, but from here on out, we can no longer be friends.
Bro, is y'all ever gonna be satisfied with the halftime show? Like, I'm so tired of it. Every year, a certain group, I'm not gonna say what group because we know what group, a certain group is never satisfied with the halftime show. I can't understand the word that's being said. You can't understand the word that's being said because you're not trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to understand, bro. Ain't nobody talking that fast or that illiterate that you can't understand what's being said. You just don't want to understand what's being said. And it's like, what do y'all want, bro? Like, do y'all want the Beatles? Y'all want AC/DC? Y'all want Metallica? What y'all want? The Bee Gees? Y'all want Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift in the stand. She in the crowd for a reason. Ain't nobody trying to hear Taylor Swift at the halftime show. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, 53% of the NFL is black. You know what I'm saying? We wanna, they wanna, and we wanna hear music that resonates with us. And that's just what it is. Accept it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to hear turn this TV off, or squabble up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to hear no rock and roll. That era is over. It's 2025. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the 80s no more. That's just what it is. Deal with it. Tired of hearing it. Tired of talking about it.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the gap like what's that from the beat?
Said, hold up, broke, he hurt, he a freak, though, man, damn, for like Eminem, tell him breathe, and them boys to the post, they walk around like these. What's up with these Antonio, trying to see Compton, in the street in Haiti, Papa Marlon and Mama, how many apps you? Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like, what's that on a beat, bro, deep, he a freak, though, man, damn, for like Eminem, tell him breathe. And them boys to the post, they walk around like these. What's up with these Antonio? Trying to see Compton. In the street in Haiti, Papa Marlon and Mama.
Let's go! Let's go!
Cultural divide. I'ma get it on the floor. You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
Ah!
You really about to do it? Yeah, they try to break the game, but you can't fake influence.
Ooh! You can't fake the influence!
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like.
Hey! Let's go! Hey! Ah! What's up with these Jaboni? You want to see Compton? Mama. There's too many options. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hand the Bible if God watching.
It's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the floor.
You really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
They get on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like what's that on a beat, bro? Deep, bro, in rap. He a freak, though, man, damn, for like Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe.
Like
hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like what's that on a beat, bro? Deep, bro, in rap. He a freak, though, man, damn, for like Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe. And them boys to the post, they walk around like these. What's up with these Antonio?
You don't think Kendrick Lamar, you don't think that was no motherfucking artist? That's not a rapper, that's an artist.
You hear the motherfucking voice control? He rapping this shit. This ain't no goddamn, none of that. No auto-tune, no cut scene, nothing. Y'all hear this shit? He dancing and all that shit. Bitch, that's a performance. That's what you call a show on that big fat ass field like that. All that damn space. Y'all know who's at the show, ain't it? He brought Uncle Sam out. Y'all know who's at the show. Y'all know who at the game. Hell, he signed some shit right before he touched down. Flying over the Gulf of America. Child fucking the Gulf of Mexico. Trump just doing unnecessary shit. Why are you over there bothering them so bad? You want them to come see about us so motherfucking bad. Then when they come, he gonna try to fucking quiet wolf. Trump, leave him alone. I love the performance. It didn't need nothing more, nothing less. He is a great, that's a legend, a living legend. Right now, let's go ahead and give him his flowers. He gonna wanna watch this shit 20 years later and be like, damn, y'all, we was tripping. No, I wasn't tripping worth a fuck with y'all. That shit was greatness. Fuck is y'all talking about?
Salutations! If you're on
Oh, red, white, and blue.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Oh! Right time with the wrong guy.
Life goes on like
My baby. Kendrick loves him some Steph.
No! Oh, you really know how to play the game. Then tighten up.
There we go. Woo! Oh, a flag! Yeah. So we all on the same page. Okay. I love this. We all on the same page. Ooh. Another protest performance. I love it. Fuck yeah.
How long?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the soup. What song? Oh, you lost your damn mind.
Oh, damn it. SZA, where you at? What's she gonna wear? What color? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, girl. She's having a good year right now. Yes!
Oh, we needed this.
Yes.
We needed this. Oh, man,
Yes. I was hoping. What a breath. I know.
Oh, you important, do the world to the story, you endorse it. I don't even like you. It's a lot of... That's what I'm talking about. That's what America wants. Nice. Almost there. Don't mess this.
Oh my god.
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
Are you gonna say his name? Beat your ass and hide the Bible of God watches.
Sometimes you got and start putting the bro. Say, Drake. I hate you like a girl.
Is that
Game over. The National Football League and Apple Music, they filed out to the Superbowl 59 halftime show.
Hey, Drake.
Switch to Apple Music and lose
Drake, somebody chucking him. Just like pop him a message or something like, oh, you right, mate? Not really, mate. Everyone's saying I like minors. So. Do you reckon he was sat at home watching a halftime show like this? He's not going to play it.
I don't know.
He's already said that we're going to sue him.
Look, he's going to play
He's
it.
obviously not going to play it. He's not going to play the
Drake.
song.
Look, he's
Why
literally
would
about
he
to
do that?
play
He's
it.
already said
Just
that we're
look at the
gonna sue him.
TV. I did tell you.
He probably doesn't even think I'm watching, realistically. Like, did you just look at
Stop
it?
watching. Stop putting yourself through this. Just turn it off.
Drake,
turn
seriously,
it off,
mate,
Don't.
Not that many people will.
No, I
say
agree.
that.
I don't think that sounds like quite a lot of people.
I don't think it can get much worse than. Was that Serena? It's actually brutal because he's American and he will definitely want to watch the Super Bowl, but do you reckon he's just like putting it off because of the halftime thing? The way I see it, right, is imagine you're an England fan. England make it to the World Cup final. You're absolutely buzzing. You got tickets and you've gone. Standing there buzzing to be there, watch the football, support your team. And then at halftime, instead of a crossbar challenge, it's just like your biggest op in the centre of the pitch calling you a nonce. Kind of ruins the experience, really. Mustard! Oh, fucking turn it off, man.
No, I like this one.
Fucking turn it off!
All right.
Thank you.
Jesus. Fuck.
Music.
He iced out! That bitch dancing!
Can't fake influence.
They get on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Must have on a beat.
Oh my gosh! No, he did not! Drake! I thought you sued this nigga! Oh my, at the Super Bowl, bro, it's like 54 million. Oh my gosh! And that
that bitch dancing though. Look at his neck. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No, Drake, bro. I'm not used to you losing, bro. Fight back, nigga. Why are you not fighting back? Fuck. Real talk, man. Bro, Drake, you pissing me. You my nigga, bro. You got me through a lot of shit. Since I was 9 years old, my nigga. I've never seen a nigga put fear in your heart like this nigga. Is it something that we don't know? Real talk, I'm talking to you, Drake. Is it something we don't need?
Oh no. It's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the floor.
You really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
Then get on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Mustard on a beat, bro. Deep, bro. He a freak, though.
Many celebrities have reacted to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show performance. First up, Taylor Swift said, "Just who else can do this?" Next, Eminem said, "This looks insane for everyone witnessing it in real life." Next, Jay-Z said, "Definitely the right guy for the job." Next, Travis Kelce said, "The atmosphere during Not Like Us was unmatched." Next, Rihanna said, "Everything I needed and more." And finally, Chris Brown said, "Gonna be his year again, huh?" Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans was nothing short of a cultural moment, blending music, storytelling, and controversy into a 13-minute performance that has left fans and critics buzzing. As expected, Kendrick's set list included some of his biggest hits like Humble and DNA, alongside newer tracks from his GNX album. However, the most talked about moment came when he performed Not Like Us, his Grammy-winning diss track aimed at Drake. While Kendrick excluded some of the song's more controversial lyrics during the live rendition, he leaned into its confrontational energy, even flashing a sly grin at the camera as the crowd chanted along to the infamous "A Minor" line. SZA joined Kendrick on stage for their collaborations Luther and All the Stars, adding a more pop touch to the performance. Despite the praise for Kendrick's artistry and boldness, the performance has not been without backlash. Critics have accused him of using the Super Bowl stage to escalate his feud with Drake, arguing that it overshadowed the celebratory nature of the event. Others felt the show leaned too heavily on symbolism, with some calling it divisive rather than unifying. Fans, however, have largely defended Kendrick's approach, praising him for staying true to his vision and using the platform to deliver a meaningful message. Social media has been flooded with reactions ranging from admiration for his creativity to debates about whether his performance crossed any lines. This performance has yet again been another viral moment for Kendrick. Whether people loved or hated the performance, one thing is certain, and that thing is that everybody is definitely talking about it. For this video's comment question, do you think Kendrick deserved the gig? Before you go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for daily news updates on your favorite celebs. Thanks a lot for watching.